Welcome to Greed Confessions, a business channel that talks about money mistakes, wealth building success, secrets, and how to stay broke or build wealth. This channel is about real life money stories and the psychology of behind financial success. Subscribe now because your next financial breakthrough might be just a confession away. So imagine this. You wake up, you check the news, and there it is again. The Filipino peso is weaker than the day before. Not a little weaker, not economists are slightly concerned weaker, are talking about the kind of weakness where your parents start asking why? Bakit ang mahal ng gatas? Bakit grab food? It feels so expensive, painful. Every financial page on Facebook suddenly becomes a foreign exchange expert and everybody feels it. Tumataas yung gas, groceries, gadgets, tuition, imported goods, even random things like, I don't know, a pen or a paper. Everything's more expensive. But here's the weird part. When the peso falls, not everyone loses. Some actually become richer. Not because they're smarter, because they predicted the market perfectly. That's how some become billionaire strategy. But because where their money comes from, it comes from OFW. So, may isang tao. Could be an importer in Divisoria or one working a BPO worker. Same country, same exchange rate, same economic event, but one family wins and two families loses. So, ito yung setup, right? OFW versus BPO worker versus Divisoria family. So, rewind muna tayo. Because exchange rates may sound boring until they start affecting your wallet. The Philippine peso is measured against the US dollar. So, people say, humihina yung peso, you need more peso to buy a dollar. If the rate moves from 50 to 60, that means the peso lost purchasing power against the dollar. So, let's see how the peso moved. From 50s noon, 50 pesos to $1 in early 2022. Now it became more weaker by having the 50s, higher 50s to even 60s in some later periods. That sounds like a national problem, and in many ways it is. The Philippines imports fuel, machinery, raw materials, food ingredient, electronics. So when the dollar gets more expensive, imported goods gets more expensive too. But the Philippines also receive massive amount of dollar income. So OFW, remittance, BPO revenues, export, foreign investment, tourism. So a weaker peso is not automatically good or bad for everyone. It depends on whether you're in dollars or spend dollars or live peso. So meet Santos' family. Their father works in Dubai. Every month he sends $800. And when the exchange rate is 50 per dollar, that 800 becomes 40,000 pesos. But when the peso weakens to 60 per dollar, that exact same 800 becomes 48,000. Same job, same sacrifice, same remittance by Santos. And then the family received 8,000 more. That's for groceries, electricity, tuition, or breathing room for that month. And the Santos family appreciates the depreciation and it feels like a raise to them. And this is why many OFW households are partially protected when the peso weakens. But now let's go to Divisoria. Meet Auntie Lisa. She owns a small shop selling phone accessories bag, imported household items, phone covers. Yung naka Louis Vuitton na cover, parang legit. Her business is simple. Buy goods, display them, sell them. But behind the scenes, Lisa's entire business depends on the dollar. Her supplier prices are linked to imported goods. Their shipping costs move so. Customs costs, wholesale costs move so. Before she could import a batch of products for $5,000 at 50 per dollar, that cost her 250,000 pesos. But at 60 per dollar, that same $5,000 shipment now costs 300,000 pesos. Same goods, same supplier, same carton, but tumaas ng 50,000 pesos because nagmahal yung shipment. Well, not technically yung shipment cost, pero with her peso, to get that shipment cost is $5,000 and it's more expensive for her to get with her low peso rate. Let's go to the third household. Meet Carlo. He works in the BPO company in Quezon City, handling customer service for a US account. At first, you'd think Carlo wins too. You know, BPO companies earn dollars, right? But Carlo does not personally earn dollar. His company bills clients in dollars. So Carlo receives a fixed peso salary, and the difference matters. A weaker peso can make the Philippines more attractive to foreign clients because labor cost is cheaper, but that does not mean every BPO worker immediately gets a raise. Carlo's salary stays at 32,000 pesos a month. Meanwhile, imported goods raise, fuel raise, supplies raise, rent raise, because landlord knows everyone is paying more for everything. To Carlo works in a dollar generating industry but lives with a peso denominated expense. His company may benefit, his household may not. And here's where the whole thing becomes painfully unfair. The peso did the same thing to everyone. It weakened, but the results were completely different. The Santos family got more peso from the same dollars. Liza paid more peso for the same imports, and Carlo kept the same salary while his cost of living rose. Same economy, three outcomes, one winner, two losers. And this is part that most people miss. Country and currency are alike. Country depends on it heavily. So from dollar earners to peso earners, from importers to exporters, from consumers to companies, with foreign revenue, from household without remittance, from one person it means extra cash, from another it means survival costs rising. This is just not economics. That is real life. Ano yung lesson today? 1. Your income currency matters. If you earn dollars and spend peso, a weaker peso can help you. If you earn peso and consume imported goods, it can hurt you. 2. Inflation is not always obvious at first. Peso weakens today, but the pain shows up later. Mamaya pa yan. Fuel, grocery, gadgets, school supplies, kawawa yung mga Pilipino. 3. It's not all good news for the economy. Good for certain households, help OFW, help some companies, but it doesn't mean you're helping the poor or makes ordinary people feel rich. Number 4. Small businesses are often the shock absorbers. Like Liza gets hit before customers fully understand why prices are rising. Bakit yung legit na 20 pesos Louis Vuitton nagiging 50 pesos the next week? Or meron pa bang ganun? Maybe 200 na ngayon yung phone case sa iPhone 12. And 5, the safest household are the ones with diverse income, peso income, dollar income. Yun yung safe. Earning multiple streams of income, I don't know, trading, TikTok, whatever, aside from your regular 9 to 5. The peso did not just fall, it revealed structured underneath Filipino life. Who earns in dollar, who pays in dollars, who lives in pesos. And somebody pays, somebody survives, and somebody quietly gets richer, and somebody quietly gets poorer.
Greed Confessions, where the truth cost extra. Shh.